When someone asks me what is the one thing that they can do that day to improve their health that's easy, realistic, and you can actually make part of your life, I always tell them to get more greens into their life. And coincidentally, it's also the one thing that we have the hardest time doing. The color green has a certain stigma growing up when it comes to food. We would turn our nose to the green part of our plate as children, and then we actually find ourselves saying goodbye to greens once we're old enough to make our own food decisions. I do believe this is changing, yes, and it makes me so happy to see those that want to embrace and hug greens again. So here are my 7 tips that can keep you and you can keep in your back pocket and use one of them today. One, make greens the main dish. I always love one of Michael Pollan's mottos: eat real food, not too much, and mostly plants. I do have animal protein in my life, but who says it always has to take center stage? Have an interesting green concoction be your star. Two, green smoothies. Check out my favorite site, simplegreensmoothies.com, and learn the many ways that you can make some pretty delicious green smoothies. I found that if I throw in a bunch of stuff, many times it doesn't even taste good. So these recipes pair the right flavors. They're fun, they're interesting, and they have so much variety. I also make popsicles out of my green smoothies for Brooklyn, who's now 2, and she loves her little treat. Three, use greens instead of grains. I am not against grains in any way, but why do we always feel we need a grain with our meal? Instead, use shredded kale sauteed in olive oil and garlic, or grated zucchini as your pasta. Green beans or the skinny haricot vert are also great options where you can use them as your bed and put items on top of them instead of your penne. Four, put in your baked goods. I love grating veggies and putting them into my muffins, breads, or cookies, and I call them my hidden gems. Jessica Seinfeld had it right with her deceptively delicious cookbook when she hid spinach in her brownies. It was brilliant. Five, steam puree with some herbs and maybe some Parmesan and use it as a spread on a sandwich or whole grain toast. I like to add some avocado also to make it a creamier spread. Six, put greens in turkey meatloaf, burgers of your choice, salmon or crab cakes. And finally, seven, put shredded, chopped, or even pureed veggies in sauces while cooking and stirring. Not only do they add texture, but nutrients as well. That's it. That's all I wrote, where I hope these 7 ideas get you started on making greens a member of your family. It can be fun, interesting, tasty, and nutritious, and will have you and your family one step closer to healthier habits. If you like this video, share it with a friend, subscribe to my channel, or share on Facebook. See you next week, and thanks so much for watching.